This homosap flower is called Neophio. As it matures, it will behave just like a human. However, this Neophio is like none other. It is a powerful type with the ability to use elements. Naturally, it was I who improved it. One is able to train it if it blossoms, but a life sparkle is necessary for that. I have pinpointed the whereabouts of a life sparkle to a marsh east of Arni village, so I sent some of our dragoons to retrieve it. However, none have returned. It is a shame, but I cannot allow any more loss of life. I suggest you stay away from that marsh if you wish to live. And then she walks away. Which brings us back to why I didn't look at the life sparkle in the menu. So let's take a look at it now. Can I not go up? I can't go up from there. All right, life sparkle. A botanical energy that will give life to the Neophio, a man-made half-human, half-plant life form. So if you picked it up like me before coming back to Viper Manor, because why would you go back to Viper Manor? It kind of spoils that there's something called a Neophio here. You know, just too much spoilers for me to look at it right there. But since we are here, let's go ahead and use that life sparkle. Blossom!
Hi, I'm Neophio. So you must be my master. Nice to meet you, bud.
You get bud? Because it's a plant? But Neophio has joined our party. I bet you didn't think that could happen. Oh, Neophio. Kinda cute. Kinda cute. Alright, we're going to bring Neophio into the party, as I'm sure you might imagine. It doesn't really matter who we get rid of. I think Neophio is green. It's a she, by the way. So I think we'll go ahead and bring her in instead of Glenn, because it's also green. It's hard to refer to it as a her all the time because it's a plant, you know? But it is indeed a her. So she is now in our party, and she is adorable. Let's get a closer look. First, we'll look at her stats here. As you can see, her HP is terrible. Her strength is terrible. Her resistance is bad. Her accuracy is good. Her agility is good. Her magic and magic resistance are bad. But since she just joined the party, you know, we can kind of hope that some things will happen as we increase it. But let's take a look at the status that is available to Neophio. Neophio is a flower child. She's somehow 5, even though we just brought her to life right now. Like I said, female. She has a stamina recovery of 11, which is always nice. She's originally from right here where we picked her up. She's 4 foot tall. That's surprisingly tall. I pictured her for 3 feet at best. She weighs 44 pounds. Her build is undefinable, and she's listed as omnidexterous. Usually when you just use, you know, your right hand and your left hand, it's referred to as ambidextrous. That kind of implies that Neophio has more than 2 arms, if you ask me. But we'll take a look at it later. We can also see a bronze glove and bronze mail on her. She can equip the feathery dress. So it doesn't matter what kind of build you have, as long as you've got lady parts, even if they count as lady plant parts. So that is Neophio. In terms of elements, let's see what she has for a tech. We'll put, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Gravity blow? Sure. Let's take a look at Pop, pop, pop. Shoot forth a barrage of flower seeds. Pretty much seed cannon, which I like. I like that. I believe we've referred to it as seed cannon in previous games. It's kind of a common ability. I'm trying to think of what it is in Pokemon. Ooh. But more importantly, we can head up here where we can find a sight scope. This is an accessory that we could not get before, which is kind of weird. Let's take a look at it. Improves hit percentage by 2%. So not necessarily the best in the world, but we'll take it. So before we go, now that we do have somebody new in our party, we kind of want more, don't we? I don't know. There was a little bit of an impression that I got along the way. I have to kind of remember where it is, though. Where's the switch? There's the switch. We'll push it. You know what? I should change the frame while we're here in Viper Manor. Arnie Village doesn't necessarily fit, and we do have something that fits better now. So let's go ahead and switch to that. That would be the... No. Yes. There we go. Poiret's Furnace. It just fits Viper Manor a bit. Not the best, but a bit. I don't think we can actually deal with that Roborg up there. It's probably worth checking out. After all, I didn't know you could go into General Viper's office again and get the thing. Yeah, he doesn't want to fight. And we don't get the option to bust it up, even though we totally could. Even with somebody that's not equipped properly. So what we're going to do is head back this way. If memory serves me correctly, all the traps are gone. And it is indeed that way. And I have to remember where it is. Isn't it here? Isn't this where the lab is? It is. What are you doing? Remember, he was the spy, the dishwasher. I'm still new around here, so I got lost and ended up in here by mistake. Don't worry, I wasn't snooping around or anything. Really, I'm a terrible spy. I give people clues all the time. Well, take care. Lucia. Oh, what happened here? What is it you want? Do you want to join us? Oh, I'm going to do it as Neofio.
Would you like to join us?
Without Bip, I really do not have any research here. I guess the time is right. I am sure I can find some interesting research material if I tag along with you. I will join you. Ho 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 ho. And Lucia assimilated into your party, as if we needed more Chrono Trigger references. I don't think it's the same as Luca, but Lucia is now in the party. She is, if memory serves correct, black. She is. All right, so we'll take a look at Lucia now that she has joined. We're just getting a whole bunch of party members. Well, how much are we up to now? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it? Feels like we have more than that. But we got 10 so far. Let's take a look at her stats. Her HP is low. Remember, Neofio is pretty bad. Her strength and resistance are bad. Her accuracy is bad. Her agility is good. Magic and magic resistance, bad. But remember that we have been buffing Surge as we've been going along. So, maybe he's not the fairest comparison. But let's take a look at Lucia. Lucia does have a stamina recovery of 11, which is nice. She is a scientific genius. She's 28, which is ancient by RPG standards, but pretty, young for a scientific genius, I would say. She is also from the Xenon mainland. If you remember, Greco was from there as well. She is 5'9", 97 pounds, so she is thin. She's got almost no waist, but she's quite busty for having no waist. She is thin and right-handed. She uses shot, so she has bronze shot and bronze mail on, and as you might expect, she can be equipped with the feathery dress because she's female. Do we have anything? We don't have, shot. No, we don't. Let's take a look at her tech since she is here. Once again, it does not matter. Pin-up girl. Practice the pinning of a specimen on your foe. So not so much pin-up girl like a calendar girl, but more like pin-up like you would pin dead butterflies in a collection, which I've always thought was a weird thing. But now she is in the party. And now we can head back and get this shiny thing that you guys probably spotted. Over here we can find a silver earring, another new accessory. So let's take a look at it. Silver earring increases the amount of HP you have during battle. It doesn't show here how much, though. Which would be nice. I forget how much it is, to be honest with you. But for the time being, what we want to do is kind of continue on. What we want to try to do is head down here. Now, if you remember, there was a guy here who was trying to find a key. Wasn't it around here? It's locked from the inside. Ah, no, we can go through here. Hold on. Once again, I was right the first time. I should learn to trust my instincts. What we want to do is look in the bucket where we can find the parlor key. Very specific on that bucket. But now that we have the parlor key, we can actually open up the parlor, which was a door that we could not go into before. Before we head for the parlor, though, there is a room that I did want to show off because there was a treasure chest that we saw in there that we couldn't open. I believe it was the right one here with the kitty. How you doing, kitty? And here is the treasure chest, but it won't open. There must be a way. Remember that Zoa said the only way he could that could be opened was if he opened that. And it's proving to be accurate. Let me through. Thank you. Sometimes this game is incredibly specific when it comes to triggers. But if you remember, this room here was locked, but now we have the parlor key and it opens up to the parlor, as you might expect. What do we get for our troubles? We get a demon charm or a daemon charm. Either way, I'm not that big of a fan of it. It is an accessory that will protect you against anti-black, which, as you might expect, doesn't necessarily come up all that often, but there, we can protect against anti-black. Take that, anti-black users. But for the time being, we are now done here in Viper Manor. We got what we came for, which was primarily 2 party members, but we got a couple other things as well, including that adorable little plant girl. Somehow she's 5. That still boggles my mind. Like, we just brought her to life, but somehow she's 5. But now that we are back out in the world, I'm going to go equip this party as necessary, and we will show them off in battle now that they are part of our party.